Gaming on Linux used to be this mysterious underground club, but today I discovered something wild. Garuda Linux is completely transforming how young women approach gaming, and the numbers are showing a 40% increase in female Linux gamers just this year.
That's fascinating, and such a departure from what most people think about Linux gaming. What sparked this dramatic shift?
Well, it's really interesting because Garuda Linux has done something revolutionary. They've created this perfect storm of accessibility and power. You know how Linux used to feel like you needed a computer science degree just to get started? They've completely flipped that narrative.
Hmm. Tell me more about how they've managed to make such a technical platform so approachable.
So here's what's really cool. Garuda comes with everything pre-installed. We're talking Steam, Lutris, Heroic, all the gaming tools you need. But what's really game-changing is the interface. It's actually beautiful. Clean, modern, and designed with real users in mind.
That's such a departure from traditional Linux distributions. How does it handle the technical aspects that usually scare people away?
Oh my gosh, this is where it gets exciting. The system comes with these optimized kernels and performance tweaks that actually make games run better than on Windows. And get this, no more forced updates interrupting your raid battles or streaming sessions.
You know what's really interesting about that? The timing couldn't be better, especially with the rise of women in esports and streaming.
Exactly. And here's a mind-blowing stat. Women now make up 45% of the gaming market, but traditionally, only about 2% were Linux users. Garuda is helping bridge that gap by removing all those technical barriers that kept people away.
Well, that certainly explains the surge in adoption. What about the learning curve?
That's another fascinating aspect. Garuda scales with you. It's like having a gaming system that grows as you do. When you're starting out, everything's accessible and straightforward. But as you get more comfortable, you can dive deeper into customization and optimization.
The performance aspect must be particularly important for competitive gaming and streaming, right?
Oh, absolutely. Recent benchmarks show Garuda Linux actually outperforming Windows by up to 20% in some popular titles. And here's what's really cool. Because it's so lightweight, you can run multiple applications without the system bogging down.
That must be particularly appealing for content creators who need to run multiple programs simultaneously.
You know what's interesting? Studies show that women in gaming are 30% more likely to be multitasking between gaming and content creation. Garuda's resource management makes that so much smoother. No more choosing between streaming quality and game performance.
How does the community aspect play into all of this?
Well, this is where it gets really powerful. The Garuda community has seen a 200% increase in female participation over the last year. It's becoming this incredible space where technical expertise meets inclusivity. Users are sharing custom configurations, helping each other optimize their setups, and building this really supportive ecosystem.
That's such a shift from the traditional Linux community stereotype.
Right. And here's another surprising stat. The average time to get up and running with Garuda is just 45 minutes, compared to several hours or even days with traditional Linux gaming setups. That accessibility is changing who feels welcome in these spaces.
Looking ahead, what do you think this means for the future of gaming?
Well, we're seeing this incredible convergence of factors. The gaming industry is projected to reach $200 billion by 2023, and women are the fastest growing demographic. Garuda Linux is positioning itself right at the intersection of these trends, offering something that's both powerful and accessible.
That really brings it all together. It's about having the tools and the freedom to game on your own terms.
Exactly. And as we wrap up, here's what I think is most exciting. We're not just seeing a change in how people game, we're seeing a fundamental shift in who gets to be part of the gaming future. Garuda Linux isn't just an alternative anymore. It's becoming the preferred choice for anyone who wants control over their gaming experience.